Papered Chef here. In today's quick video, I just want to share some Sale-a-Bration cards that I received from my team SWAP, and one of my teams that I'm on is called the Beehive, and it's made up of my whole team, the Papered Chefs, and the team that we all belong to, which is my Upline's team called the Beehive. So the goal was, or the topic of our swap was, to create cards made featuring the Sale-a-Bration, items in the Sale-a-Bration brochure. So I'd like to show you these cards. I just got them. So I'm going to open them for the first time and see them myself. And then I'm going to show you some other cards that I have shown a little bit on this channel before when I went through this whole Sale-a-Bration brochure with you with the walkthrough. Hello. How you doing, Inike? And then I'm going to just show you some other happy mail that I received. And hopefully I'll get to that all in this short video. All right, so let's just go through this. We're going to open the Sale-a-Bration brochure. You have until February 28th to earn these free items. And the free items are, if you spend $50 at my store, which is linked in the description of this video, you could get this free designer series paper called Paper Blooms. Okay, it's used in this walkthrough or in these swaps. You could get a free stamp set called Darting Donkeys. If you spend $50, you could get this free paper called Oso Ombre. That's also featured in the swaps. I can see it sticking out right there. Yay, I'm glad you're scanning cut a ride. Be sure to check out my last tutorial on that. You can get this free corner bouquet stamp set. That is definitely featured. I saw a card made with this. That's a $50 item. This stamp set here is used for some of the sentiments. It's called Heal Your Heart. I just love the script sentiment. Flower and Field Designer Series paper, which incidentally is going to coordinate really well with this month's paper pumpkin kit. This Flower and Field goes along with the February paper pumpkin kit coordination. So that's another free $50 item. A touch of ink is a free item you can earn when you spend $100. I did show one of these cards made with this in my previous swap, and I don't know if anybody made a card with this. Just peeking around, I don't think so. I'm looking through this pile. No, I don't think anyone made one with this, but I did have one, and I gave it to a customer because they purchased it, or they earned the touch of ink, so I gave my only card to them. And then this, the lastly, Berry Blessings. It's a free bundle. When you spend $100, you can earn this designer series paper and the stamp set together. So those are all the free items. That's the whole Sale-a-Bration brochure. The Punch Party stamp set is free with a $300 order, or if you host a party and the sales go over $300, you get this Punch Party stamp set. If you use a host code when you shop on my site, then you entered into a drawing, and this is usually one of the prizes in my drawing during Sale-a-Bration, the Punch Party stamp set. We also have a Sale-a-Bration joining special. I did a whole video on that, where this month until February 28th, when you join Stampin' Up, you also get $57.50 free worth of paper. You get 5 packs of designer series paper, and I walk through that whole thing with you, showing you what you get. All right, so let's show you this card, Darting Donkeys, made by Danita Cook. She's one of the Papered Chefs. She's on my team. She's a Papered Chef, and she colored the Darting Donkey, and it looks like she put it on a wobble spring. Way to go, Danita. You gotta love when you put this. So this is the mini wobble spring. You can get those from Amazon is where I get them. I can link to them later, the wobble springs. They're linked in a lot of my videos. Okay, this one here is the birthday stamp set. Let's see. Sorry, we skipped that. That was this one, Approaching Perfection. It's also free with a $50 order. So that's where she got this. The bad news is I forgot your birthday. And then the good news is I forgot your age. Okay, so that's really cute how she decorated the inside of that card. Gotta love when things wobble. Okay, this is the Flower and Field Designer Series paper. Okay, so good job, Donita. I'm not even going to try to put it back in the bags. I'm just going to keep everything together there so I know whose is whose. Okay, let's go through the next one here. This card here is going to use this Heal Your Heart stamp set. That's what it's using. I love the script font on that Heal Your Heart set. This is Hattie Nelson. She's my upline. So while I have a team called the Papered Chefs, and I'm what's called their upline, then my upline, I'm on a team called the Beehive, which is run by Hattie Nelson, and she's my upline. She made this card. Okay, it's very nice. It looks like it uses the Hippo and Friends dies and the mini or the medium daisy punch. That's what it looks like. And it's also featuring that there's nothing inside. It's featuring this paper here. I guess it's the flower and field. Yeah, it's featuring the flower and field designer series paper. Very nice. I like the ribbon. This looks like bumblebee ribbon. And I like the strip of, this is cardstock with a strip of ribbon, and I like the layering on that. Okay, so very nice card. Okay, we'll use this one next because it features this corner bouquet stamp set. Wow. It features, it looks like the stitched nested label dies maybe. I used to use those a lot with my birds, because I used to turn it this way, and I think that's what the labeled dies are. Either way, they're stitched nested dies of some kind. I really like how she did this, and I'm not even sure how. Oh, before she must have stamped together while it was flat. Here, let's open it up and see. And then she put this up on dimensionals. I really like this technique. Okay, this is made by Linda Funnel. Linda is actually the swap coordinator. She's the one that we send our swaps to, and then she mails them out to all of us. So thank you, Linda. I really like that. So let's see how she did. So it looks like before she did, and this looks like it's blended in an ombre background. I really like that. So before she popped this guy up on dimensionals, she must have laid it flat and done the stamping with the black Stays On ink or Memento black ink. And then she popped this up on dimensionals. So that's a really interesting technique, and I like all the layering in the card. Oh, she did the corners. She did the corner here as well. I really like the layering, meaning there's a piece of, this is Pool Party cardstock, and there's a piece of Pool Party, and then a piece of black, and then a piece of Pool Party. Adding some sequins. Very, very elegant, Linda. Very neat. Okay, we're going to pull this one out. This one we'll do next. Okay, this is, again, featuring, this one is featuring this paper. Again, I can tell. The Flower and Field Designer Series paper. And you could see the piece sticking out. This is, the piece sticking out here is, this is made by Donella, because everybody puts their name on their cards. Donella made this in Misty, this is Misty Moonlight. Okay, and there's nothing inside this one but the Hey There Friend. Very cute with the designer series paper. And let's see, the Hey There Friend is from the Darting Donkeys as well. See? That's where the sentiment comes from, the Darting Donkeys. Okay, again, the swaps I'm showing you are actual Sale-a-Bration swaps. So the point of our team doing this was to feature Sale-a-Bration items. And then this here is stitch nested, I think these are called stitch rectangle dies, I think. That's what these are. She used the stitch dies. Okay, let's put that one over there, and let's put her name back on that one. I'm going to put that over here. All right, let's see what, I put Donella's name over here. Okay, we'll do this one next. This thank you is using that Heal Your Heart stamp set again, and the same Flower and Field Designer Series paper. So it's using Heal Your Heart. Another free $50 item. So this card uses 2 free items. Oh, and I really like it. Judy Dudley made this card, and what I really like is that she listed the products that she used on the back of her card. She wrote Flower and Field, Darting Donkeys, Heal Your Heart, and Corner Bouquet. Now I'm wondering where she used the Corner Bouquet. Must be on the inside, because that's the Heal Your Heart. And it looks like she used Cherry Cobbler. Oh wow, that's nice. So she used Cherry Cobbler card stock, right? And then she used the Corner Bouquet. So very nice. You're the Best, which she said she used Darting Donkeys. The Darting Donkeys must be, that's where she got You're the Best from. Yeah, I really like that. It's very heavy because of all the layers. There's a layer of black behind that. I really like how it's dark, but then it's not to layers. Here's another card made of Flower and Field. I think this is my favorite piece of that Flower and Field. Right? I like this little, I think this is going to be great for spring and maybe little Easter cards and things. I really like these painted flowers. So it seems like a lot of people chose to use that piece. See, over here earlier, the one I showed you earlier, this card uses that same piece. So 3 people out of this group used that same piece of designer series paper. That same pattern. Okay, so let's see. You Made My Day. This is Stampin' Butterfly from Michelle, and she is the one that I have the 3D items to show you from. All right. Let's see what she did. You Made My Day from. I don't know which one she would have used. You Made My Day. Did I see that? Not familiar with that one. So if anybody knows where she got that stamp, I'll have to ask her. It doesn't say where she got it. All right, no problem. See you later. Thank you. And thanks for popping in. Okay, so You Made My Day has this little stitch dies and the little dies, and I really like this is Mango Melody. And a piece of, this looks like, it could be Cherry Cobbler, but it could also be Mary Merlot. Now I'm trying to decide which color that is. Oops, something just fell. Okay, so that's very nice from Michelle. Another card featuring our designer series paper. Okay, now we'll feature a few cards with this Oh So Ombre paper. Okay, I'm going to feature these 3 cards. All right, the first one being, you can see that it's the Oh So Ombre paper, which is very popular designer series paper. And then you can see this thank you stamp comes from this Heal Your Heart stamp set. So just gorgeous. With that looks like the flower from the Fine Art Floral. Hi Hilda. See that flower? It's this flower here that I'm showing you. Looks like it's the flower from this catalog here. Yes, it is. It is the flower. So although it's a Sale-a-Bration swap, we use products from other catalogs in our swaps. So like she used the flower from this, but the reason it was a Sale-a-Bration swap was because of this piece of Oh So Ombre. Oh, here, and she even wrote who it was. It's Gina Chappelle, and she's one of the papered chefs. She's on my team, and I like how she listed this. Sale-a-Bration items, Oh So Ombre paper, Heal Your Heart stamp set. Image is also stamped on Oh So Ombre paper, so 2-step stamping. Oh, okay. So I did not realize that. Now that's interesting. I like that. So she said that she actually stamped the image onto the Oh So Ombre paper. I didn't notice that. So this paper, she stamped right onto it, and from the Art Gallery stamp set and cut with dies. Pastel pearls. Wow. Look at all the detail. Pastel pearls are from the Hydrangea Hill Suite, and the inks are Rococo Rose, Mary Merlot, and Memento Black. Now that's the way to do a swap, because I don't have to do any guesswork here, Gina. Makes me proud. You're on my team, because she tells us everything she used here. And no guesswork. I didn't realize she had stamped. See the ombre paper? She stamped right onto that. So that's pretty cool. So I'm opening that up. Let's put that over here. And see how she did that. Okay, so it's Whisper or basic white cardstock. Nothing on the inside, but I really like the outside. Rococo Rose. And then she did Rococo Rose on top. And then she did the Granny Apple Green color with the ink on top. Wow, she even gave us an envelope. We didn't even need to give envelopes. But that was nice. She gave us an envelope. Oh, this is some interesting netting here. This is an interesting card with the Oh So Ombre paper and these gigantic pearls. Okay, this one's from Deborah Shaw. And Deborah is another papered chef. She's another person on my team. Wow. This is an interesting size card. It's really huge, and I'm not really sure where these gigantic dies came from. I'm thinking the I know the Oh So Ombre paper is from our, current Sale-a-Bration catalog, but I'm thinking that might be from the Poppies. That's something called the Poppies Suite. Oh, and she used this too. If things really do get better with age, then you're approaching perfection. Oh, wow, how cool. So she used the Approaching Perfection stamp set over here. She used this Oh So Ombre paper. And this netting is really interesting. I mean, all the texture on this and this die is really interesting. So what a fun fold. It's a Z-fold card. What a fun fold. Very inspiring. Yeah. Very nice card. Okay. So that was Deborah. This is my card I created for the swap. And I used the Oh So Ombre paper. And this is on a series paper. And then my husband said I needed to add bling to it. So I took the black glimmer paper. Here's, I did put what I used on the back here. Punch Party stamp set. Punch Party is the free stamp set that you get back here with a $300 order. So I used the Punch Party stamp set for a heartfelt thanks for everything. I used Bermuda Bay ink. I'll probably show how to do this on one of my Ink It Ups. Yeah, on one of my series. I could show how to make this card in my other swap card. So here, heartfelt thanks for everything. I'm just going to open up. I don't think I put anything on the inside, but it's still easier to see the cards. Hi, Sheila. Yeah, I made it blank inside, but it's easier to see the cards when they're not in the bag. So these, my husband said I needed to add some bling, so I punched out some butterflies with the glimmer paper. Okay, so that's how I got that. That's it. So that's how I did my swap card, and I used Old Olive background, which was just a coordinating color with some of these projects, or with some of the paper colors. All right, so the last 3 cards I have to show you from this set are from this swap, I shouldn't say set, are all made with this bundle that you get for free with a $100 order. And they are from the Berry Blessings bundle. So let's open up the Berry Blessings swaps. This is from Linda. Linda McGee. She's one of the other members of the Beehive. So she's on Hattie's team with me. So oh wow, I want to open this, but I know I'm never going to get that pretty bow tied again. But you know what? We're opening it anyway. We're going to open it anyway because it's really nice. I want to show you this. So there's a little tag. She used like the fancy tag topper punch, or the delightful detailed tag topper punch. I really like that effect or that impact. What a neat way of doing a card. I'm never going to tie that correctly. So she tied the card together with these little flaps. How fun is that? You always have a way of making my day. And this is Blackberry Bliss ink. Hi, Judy. Wow. Very, very nice. Really nice fold. And I like how she put the gold cardstock behind here. And that's how she hid these pieces of the tab that she did with the delightfully detailed tag topper punch. So nice job, Linda. This doesn't even look hidden. This looks like it was melded right into the cardstock. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, another card featuring the Berry Blessings stamp set, and the Berry Delightful Designer Series paper is made by Susan Edwards, also part of the Beehive. Okay, Beehive team. And Susan Edwards made, she did the 2-step stamping you stamp the outer part of the blueberries, and then you stamp the inner part of the blueberries. Same with the leaf. And I really like how she put this little tiny piece of old olive twine on there and some little sequins. Wishing you the very best. Nothing inside. Nice die. This looks like from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Very nice. And then this one here looks like it also features the Strawberry Builder. Not just this from this catalog, but in this catalog here, which I'm not going to go through right now, there's something called the Strawberry Builder Punch. And that is where she got the strawberry from. And then hello there. Not sure which this one's from, but that might be from the Sweet Strawberry too. But what's from this suite is the part that's Sale-a-Bration, which is the name of the swap, was this. This Designer Series paper is from Sale-a-Bration. It's the Berry Delightful Designer Series paper. Okay, and who made this one? I always like to give credit. Sue Earhart. Sue Earhart is, and Sue got fancy business cards made. Sue is one of the papered chefs as well. She's on my team. Okay, so my team is automatically part of the Beehive. But I'd like to mention, I like to give credit who's on my direct team. All right, so what I have here are just some other Sale-a-Bration cards because I am on the theme of Sale-a-Bration. So these are, like, as I was on the theme of Sale-a-Bration with my swaps, I like to just show you some other things I made during workshops and other things I just have that feature Sale-a-Bration products. So this one I made, and I did a You Make My Heart Happy. I did this one for a local swap, a different swap I did with some other girls, demonstrators, and I did show how to do this on my Ink It Up tutorial. It uses the Punch Party stamp set and the Paper Blooms Designer Series paper. So if you want to check out that tutorial, it's on my channel. Then these, I took a card class, which is part of our workshop. And in the card class, there was from All Star Stampers. Let's see, I'm trying to get all the pieces. She did the Darting Donkeys card class. And I must be missing the other piece of the card. I did another card class as well. There's Berry Blessings. I've already showed you the Berry Blessings. But the other card class was from Jennifer Hill, and she did Approaching Perfection. So I'll just show you this Darting Donkeys ones first. Okay, Darting Donkeys, these are from my class that I created. I created them, but they sent me the pieces. I didn't make the designs. So that's why I'm giving credit to, because I did take a class. These were sent like a make and take. I did these in the mail. So these are just ideas on what to make with other Sale-a-Bration items. This is the free stamp set you get when you spend $50. It's the Darting Donkey stamp set. And I went through this when I went over I did the Sale-a-Bration walkthrough. Okay, so I made all these cards with the pieces. I colored these with Stampin' Blends and used some Wink Castella on my donkeys. And I did change it up a little, the designs, but for the most part, see, I added some different little elements. But for the most part, I followed the designs that were given to me. So I really like these Darting Donkeys cards. And then the Approaching Perfection class, which I meant to show you the cover page for the class. Oh, here it is. I did find it. I want to make sure I give credit to who designed cards, right? This one was designed by Jennifer Hill. She's a demonstrator out of Florida. And she's, I guess, what we call like my Upline Hattie. She and Hattie collaborate a lot on, her name's One Crafty Sister. They collaborate a lot on classes. So they did a combined class. And then these are some projects I made from her class using the Approaching Perfection stamp set, which is another Sale-a-Bration item. Right. This is, I like the embossing of this one. I like how the background is embossed. Even though it's like, it's tone on tone, petal pink on petal pink. I like how it's embossed. Oh, all of these have something inside as well. Yeah, I think my donkeys did. My donkeys had something on the inside, but these had, she actually designed us to put, she actually asked us to put designer series paper on the inside of our cards, which I really like, decorating the inside of the cards as well. Okay, this one was kind of tricky to cut at the edge evenly, but I really like it. And then this one, also really heavy duty because we did a lot of layer on this card. Look at all the layers. Rococo Rose card base, Night of Navy, basic white, Rococo Rose again, basic white again. I mean, look at all those layers. This is a very heavy card. I would have to put this in a special envelope and pay extra postage. This card is so heavy. So those are different things you can make with Sale-a-Bration items. So I've shown you all the swaps, and I've shown you all the things I made. And I also did that Berry Blessings class. And I've already mailed these cards out already. So I don't have these anymore. But I did show that on my channel a couple times. Cards I made with Berry Blessings. Okay, just want to show you some other Happy Mail I received recently. Believe it or not, this Happy Mail just came. It just came, and it was from Christmas. It's a Christmas card from my team member Joy. I just like to show you that. Although it was really, it got stuck in the mail because it was, forwarded around and, getting tossed around in the mail system. But this is a card from my team member Joy. So I really like how she put a diaper fold pocket on the front of the card, with the Ghirardelli chocolate inside. So that was really nice. That was made with, by the way, that's retired paper now. It's retired. It's called Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper. And that paper is now retired. I'm pretty sure it's retired. I mean, when the holiday catalog's over, it's usually retired. Another team member recently sent me Happy Mail. She sent this one. Her name is Rita, one of my team members. So thank you, Rita. She sent me a Valentine, and she sent Happy Mail enclosed. There was a different chocolate in there. I already ate it. She had two Hershey Nuggets like this. And then she had a cookies and cream Twix, but I put that in there just for scale. I put a Dove chocolate in there, but she had a Twix in there. And I really like how she used the Happy Mail from the Snailed It stamp set. And this was a Christmas card. I don't know if I got to show this one yet, but it's from, the curvy dies are still available, even though, so my friend Mandy made this, but she used the curvy Christmas or curvy dies. And I know even though this paper, the Snowflake Splendor's not around, the curvy dies are still around. So that's really nice they came. Okay, a card from my sister. embossed, very nice. I'm not going to open up to show you the note. And then this last Happy Mail is from my friend Michelle. So linked in the description of this video, I have, and I'm going to show this again on my channel. I'm just showing it quickly now, and I'll show it a little bit more when I put some stuff in it. But Michelle, she's Stampin' Butterfly. She's one of the Beehive members. She's a co-team member. We both have the same upline. And Michelle was my Secret Santa. So I had sent Michelle something for Secret Santa. So one of these cards is a thank you from her. Yeah, she's saying thank you for the amazing Secret Santa gifts. That's what this card is. And then this one is thank you for my purchase, because her husband has a 3D printer and I purchased some items from her. So I'd like to show you that Happy Mail that I got sent. So did you ever get this Tombow glue and you're like, and you're trying to use the Tombow glue from Stampin' Up, and you're like constantly, it's laying there and you're constantly trying to stand it up and you can't. And then you have to constantly bang on it to get it to, to get the glue out. It's just so annoying. Well, they made glue holders with the 3D printer, right? So how great is that? Glue holders. So, yeah. Hey, you're not late to the party. I see all these people came in. So Hilda and Judy and Teresa. You're not late to the party. You can watch the beginning again later. But so they made these 3D glue holders. So what I did is I already offered this as a prize. I got extras for prize. This one's mine. I love this color. So that's the one I ordered from her. Then I ordered extras for prizes, and I had a black one as well. My team member Crystal won. She won a prize. Hi, Julie. During one of my drawings, and Crystal picked the black holder, so I sent that to her. So you see how these are a little different? See how they're a little bit different designs? See, this is like more angular on the side. So these are made with a 3D printer. Okay, so other things made with a 3D printer. Oh, I did have another black one. There you go. It's just that I ordered glue, and so next month in my host code drawings, I'm going to be giving some of these out as prizes, as optional prizes. And then some other things she made with the 3D printer are ink spot storage. So if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I got mine personalized. Typically, they're not personalized. They're going to look like this. They're going to look like, you're going to have a lid like this that says ink spots on it. So your lid is going to look like this, right? And you're going to be able to store your ink spots. The ink spots come, I think that's all in my package. The ink spots come in your Paper Pumpkin kit. So I will show this again at my next swap video, where I'm going to try to fill this. But I want to show you how mine is personalized and how it stacks. So the 3D printer made these ink spot storage, and then it stacks. How cool is that, right? So I'm going to put some ink spots in here and show you. And lastly, they're little nibs, and I'll show you what these are for as well next time. It's just that I have to get to my weekly updates with my team. I usually do updates around this time, so I can't stay on live anymore, but I will come back and in my next video show this to you. But I was so excited to get this mail, and what I wanted to do is give you the link to her order form. Okay, so she does have a link. Now, I'm pretty sure it's just US only, so you can go ahead and fill out the form and ask her about it, but I'm pretty sure she's US. I think she just ships to the US with these 3D items. But go ahead and use her order form, and also her email's on there. So again, Stampin' Butterfly, Michelle Rushing, and there's an order form for her 3D printer items, which will make your crafting life easier, because you'll be able to stand up your glue, store your ink spots, and use these little nibs on your Simply Scored. These are little markers to help you find your place when you're doing Simply Scored. All right, that's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. I hope you will shop for my Sale-a-Bration items before February 28th, or while supplies last. The item that we've had already go on back order, but now we have it back again, is the Oso Ombre paper. It was the most popular. I'm pretty sure the stamp sets will be available till the end, but you still want to get things while you can, while supplies last. So the only way to get these items I showed you today are to order. The only way is to get them for free by earning them when you have an order. Okay, so that's the only way to get these. You can't buy these items. You have to get them. You have to earn them for free during Sale-a-Bration. I hope that makes sense. That's all for now. This is the Paper Chef, and I will see you next time.